Hi everyone, so we're looking at question number 9 on the Unit 4 test review. Let's read through it. The line graphed on the grid to our right represents the first of two equations in a system of linear equations. If the graph of the second equation goes through these 2 points here, which statement is true? And so it's talking about the solutions. If you notice looking at the answer choices, they all say solution in them. So they really want to know how many solutions. Does it intersect at the point 0, 10? Do they intersect at the point -20, 0? Do they not intersect, so there's no solutions? Or are they the exact same line, so they have infinitely many solutions? So that's what our goal is. So personally, Desmos is probably your best bet. So for the first equation, that would be the graph. I'm going to make a little table here of points on that graph. So I have a point here. That point is located at 0, 10. So I'm going to put that in the table. Okay. And I need another point somewhere on there. Any point really is fine. So maybe I might use this one here. Remembering, guys, that each block here is worth 2 because this is -10 right here. So -2, this is actually at -4 right here. The x is -4. And the y is at 8. Okay, because if this is 10, 2 units below would be at 8. So -4, 8 is the other point. So that's this line, but we have a second line that it describes here in this sentence. The second equation passes through those 2 points that are highlighted, so I'm also going to make those into a table, a second table for a second line. -4 is one of the points, and 12, 4 is the other point. So now we're going to put those 2 tables both in to Desmos, and we're going to see where they intersect. Okay? So I'm going to put in the first one. That was the graph, and it had 2 points on it that we put. One of them was -4, 8 was one of the points, and the other point was 0, 10. Now I can't see it, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There they are. There are those 2 points right there. You can use the plus or minus to zoom, or your mouse pad to zoom in and out. Now to actually get the line, you need to type the equation. y1 tilde mx1 plus b. So that should look like the line that is on your graph, on our paper. This one right here. If it doesn't look like it, maybe your points are not correct. Now let's put it in the table of the second equation that we got from these 2 highlighted points that we made into a table ourselves. Okay, so let's type in a second table on a new line. We want to see both lines because we're trying to see where they intersect, remember? So our second table was -4, -4 was one of the points, and the other point was 12. And then right here, we're going to type in an equation for it as well, but keep in mind that this table says x2 and y2. So y2 tilde mx2 plus b. Now I can see my lines. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more, and I can see they are parallel. And you can also tell because their m's are the same, their slopes are exactly the same, which means that they are parallel lines and they never intersect. Therefore, they have no solution. Now, guys, this is the last video of the first 9 questions. Make sure you have looked through the first 9 questions to make sure you fully understand them. If you have time to do the error analysis section of the review, please work on it. But if you don't, that is totally okay. Just take a moment to try and make sure you understand the first 9 before moving on to the error analysis. Good luck on your test, guys.